I first came across the story when I read The Djinn in the Nightingale's Eye. It was a short story or novella written by A.S. Byatt, and when I read it, I found it quite exceptional because somehow, in a compact way, it seemed to probe all the mysteries and paradoxes of life, or many of them. And it was a story that hung around the back of my mind for such a long time, until one day it occurred to me it should be a film.
Just look at the next setup, gang.
I approach stories a little bit like people used to use Geiger counters to find out where the intense radiation was. Is there a seam of story to mine here? Is there something sort of attractive that might have a lot of narrative energy? And that's, I think, what the two stories have in common. There's a lot below decks, as I like to say. There's a lot of iceberg under the tip. And yet, my hope is that that's apparent or evident to the audience.
But anyway, I'm nearly there. I nearly got it on.
Both of them are kind of what I call filmmaking actors. Those that try to understand the process that the film is going through, and they're there to get the film made. They're both artists in that way. They're not just they're trying to see how the whole team can work together and also contribute to the strategies that would make the film work best.
There is a place for me here.
These forces, they are never going away. Not from this world.
I will overcome them. I can do that for you. You are my Alatir, and I love you.
Thank you for trying. Thank you.
Even in the simplest, most fantasy-driven fable, there is truth. I think that's why we tell stories. That's why the way we communicate deep and deep philosophical and psychological issues to our children. We do it through stories. I learned that by making films about dancing penguins and talking pigs, and they have a lot of truth in them.
Many traditions. Truth came to town and wanted to engage with people.
When we go to the cinema, it's a kind of public dreaming. And stories, and particularly allegorical stories like this, are a kind of dream. You're invited into the dream, and hopefully you're caught up into it. So just on that level, it's something to share with strangers on the big screen. On a purely technical level, we work so hard on the vision and the imagery and what you're experiencing. We work so hard on the sound and the music and bringing that sonic landscape and bringing the two together. And we work so hard on trying to tell a story that keeps you leaning forward in your seat.
Hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes look at 3,000 Years of Longing. I really enjoyed George Miller's take on this when it came to the behind the scenes. I'm gonna go check this movie out myself, but don't forget to check out down in the description below. I have a TikTok if you want to find out a little bit about what I thought about the movie, out of theater review type of thing. So go ahead, check that out. There's a bunch of goodies down there as well, free downloads and stuff like that. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you here next time. Later.